my Vina loves, it's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vina Team and News. Most of you are aware at this point that Tamar Braxton allegedly filed for divorce. Now, either this is legit and they're gonna go through it, or this is just hype for the new season of Tamar and Vince, and this is almost like art imitating life or life imitating art with her whole song Love and War, where they're gonna go through the season, make everyone think that they're gonna get a divorce, showcase fighting for their marriage, and possibly coming out on the other side where they decide to stay together. Most of you are aware Tamar's best friend, Tiny, and T.I. went through the same thing, and it looks like they have called off their divorce and they're making their family work. So just because this rumor is out there that she's filed for divorce doesn't mean that the marriage is completely over until they sign those papers. So Tamar announced a few weeks ago that her most recent album was going to be her last album because she wanted to take a break to focus on her marriage. And a lot of people were upset about that. Not so much because they're a Tamar Braxton fan, but they felt like, listen, you shouldn't have to give up your dream, your passion, and what you love to do for anybody else. If anything, that person, if they really love you, should be there for you and support you and support your dream and your passion. You should never have to settle or give up on what you love to do to accommodate anybody's feelings, because what's going to end up happening in the end is you would just end up feeling and being resentful that, I could have been at this level in my life, but I'm not at this level in my life because of you. But one thing that Tamar did say that, made me feel a little better, like, okay, this is not 100% because of her marriage. Tamar did say that she does not like the entertainment industry as far as it relates to music. You go and you work hard and you invest all of this time and energy into your work, and then the album come out and either it doesn't do the numbers that you expected. And she basically explained that in a Breakfast Club interview, she don't like the emotional roller coaster part about it. She don't like the politics and all of those things that come with being an artist. She loved producing. She loved TV. She have a lot of shows that she's working on. She's an executive producer on Braxton Family Value. She's an executive producer on Tamar and Vince. She said that she have other shows in the works, as well as her talk show that's going to be under the Steve Harvey or whatever he does. So Steve Harvey is helping her with that. So she's saying that she really have a passion for TV. So as far as that, she's not, stepping away from that. She did also explain that she will release singles and music here and there. But as far as doing the whole album thing, working on an album, then releasing an album, going on tour, that's just not for her. And I completely understand. Tamar had a dream to make a name for herself, to, be Tamar Braxton and not legend Toni Braxton, little sister, and she have accomplished that. She's been doing really well. Her last album sold around 21,000 copies, and that's what she's talking about. Working hard, making amazing songs, and then having all of these fans on social media, millions of followers that claim that they support you, but then the hard copy, it's only 21,000 people showed up for you, and she doesn't like that part about it. Now, Tamar is independent, so, in as much as that number might seem low, as an independent artist, that's really good because she owned her own masters and everything. She also claimed about the constant arguments between she and Vince because he's her manager and her wanting to change. This whole divorce news does not come as a shocker or a surprise. If you've seen Tamar and Vince and also Braxton Family Value, you will see that their dynamic, their conversation, their back and forth, and also the little rumors going around about physical abuse and all of that. So this have been news for a while. It's just no one really pulled the plug. One thing I will say, I pay attention to every like little detail, man. And I did an episode here. I keep saying episode because I do this series on The Bachelorette. But I did a video where it was about Tamar and Drake, and I was like, how does Drake even have any connection to Tamar? Well, Drake was at this amazing mansion.
His face is
Fucking gentleman's
like, you got a huge party here, you got one crew over there, here.
What am I seeing right now?
Hang up the video, bro.
Nah, it's wavy.
Sign of a spa.
Look at the whole thing.
Check that out. All one piece form slab tub. That's all you got inspired. What is the We got big hearse coming here, the big butterflies wrap around. Be crazy. And then you got
Sick room.
slab, refrigerators, lounges, like the whole fucking thing. Check this. Hot tubs, all my veg. Daytime is crazy. I can show you. And back here, there's all fucking marble. TVs, full of
And so Tamar went and made a comment under his post about she's selling her mansion, and I made this video about it, that she and Vince might be going through a divorce situation, because in as much as I understand that people do downsize and all of that, when a couple put their house up for sale, it's either they're moving in something else or there's trouble in paradise. So I called it a few months ago. Also, too, every time Tamar would make comments under other people post, or if someone posts something about infidelity, she will always talk about a side chick, or always make posts and comments in relations to relationship issues. Now, if most of you watch the show, some of you laughed when Tamar explained the story of how she got Vince, but it wasn't funny. But the way how she explained it, some of you laughed. She did say that Vince, normally dates white women, her words, not mine, and the ones with blonde hair. And she joked about, the reason why she wear blonde wigs is because that's what he's into, and that he had a girlfriend when she met him. And she was like, I want him, and I'm going to make sure I get him. And so he was in a relationship when she met him. And, like I said, no one have the power to break a home if that home is already broken. But Vince wasn't married to the girl, so I get it. But he was in an exclusive committed relationship when he met Tamar. And Tamar was like, he's going to be mine. I'm going to get him. So for the people who saying you lose them how you get them, yeah, I'm not really going to feed into that. But I'm wishing Tamar the best, because and Vince, both of them have been through a lot. Their marriage have been tested, from financial issues to sicknesses and all types of things. Now, also to remember I shouldn't say remember, because not all of you have seen a Breakfast Club interview. While she was interviewing, when they brought up the whole tax issue, because they owe a lot back in taxes, and when they brought that up, Tamar was like, Vince owe a lot in taxes, not me. Don't put me on that. So basically, when you're married and something like that happens, it's a collective effort, and you say, I'm not going to talk about that. But Tamar was like, no, Vince have a separate company outside of me. If you want to talk about that, Vince, come to the mic, ask Vince. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, whatever the case might be, it's sad, but I'm all for people being happy. So if you're no longer happy, if the relationship is toxic, that's not something your child needs to be around. It's just, Tony Braxton got a divorce. The mom, got a divorce because of infidelity. I'm not saying Vince did this. I'm just saying that, you have Tawana, you have Tracy, you have the mom, now Tamar. Tracy was on the verge of getting a divorce, but she was able to get it back together, and she's still married. So, man, it's crazy how, the family, as far as relationship goes, and keeping marriages together is very difficult. So we will see. I mean, I've already seen a preview of Tamar and Vince, and it already looks like it's going to be a lot of drama. So, it's possible. It's possible that they're going to show people the fight of their marriage and her quitting, and it could also be Tamar being at the level of, I've done everything. I've made you my manager. You are with me everywhere I go. We work together. I even quit my music career for you, and we are still fighting. I don't know what else to do, and I'm done because I've done more than enough. All of that. And of course, the ladies off and from the real had, this to say, to Tamar with Jane and going.
We're a live show, and we just heard that Tamar and Vince are divorcing. Tamar, I know we've been through a lot on this show, and I understand that, but you know what? We truly wish you the best.
Yes.
And we hope that you get through this. You, Logan, and Vince.
Yeah.
Right?
When I heard this news, my heart really broke, because I can only imagine what you guys are going through,
Right.
And for me, I know that just having love and support from solid friends and family means the world, and it helps with the healing. So we really pray that you have that.
Yeah. Peace. That's what we're going for you.
We wish you the best. Pray us up. Yes, pray us up. We definitely will be praying for you guys.
And on that note, we have to take a break, but coming up,
through her own divorce. So I'm going to go a lot of, comments here on her page. We're sorry, we're praying for you, fix it, and I don't believe this one bit. She's doing exactly what T.I. and Tiny did before the premiere of their show. It's just a publicity stunt to get you to watch the show and get the ratings up. Don't drink the Kool-Aid at Tamar Braxton. Hey, if it works, I ain't mad. Exactly what I said at the beginning of this whole video, that they probably won't get a divorce. They are just going to go through this and show that, hey, we fought for our marriage, and then we came out on the other side, just like T.I. and Tiny. So, yeah. Go ahead and end it here, my Vina loves. I'm wishing Tamar and Vince the best. And, yeah, man, that's about it. I'm going to go ahead. And I already said that. I'm wishing you an amazing day. And remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Remember to leave a comment, subscribe, turn on your notification, and also leave this video a thumbs up. Have a nice day, guys. God bless.